Hey, Rebecca, this is Lanice. I was just wanting to go over with you some of the things that we created. I think I'm almost done or pretty much done with this mentor um, document thing. Make sure my volume's up high. You can hear me. So I just wanted to go over, so there's a lot of intricacy. So I put the new logo there, so you can see it. Okay. Timeline. We talked about many of these things. I'm not finished with the research base yet. I really want to read these articles and takes time, and so I wanted to give this to you before I finish. But I do plan to finish and fill in those boxes. I just haven't yet. We have the clip model. We talked about those things. This is a what is this? A smart art graphic I made for the logic model. We can definitely change that. We can talk about it more. Budget implications. I just put the information here. I don't have the table. We needed to talk about what have a meeting about what the budget implications are when you get a chance. And so we can. This is a kind of placeholder information that we can go over in the future. You see the logic model thing. Excuse me. The framework that we talked about in the past. And these are the things that we talked about at our last meeting that I have we've filled in the newsletter, the digital hub. I will be in the process of populating the Facebook and Blackboard space. You can just look at those indicators there. I did prepare the opening slide deck for the session in October. And so you can take a look and go through some of these things. We can talk some more about it, but I wanted to show you that I had created it. Some of the slides. So you can look at that also. Then also created the introductory cohort session. How come I didn't open up where it's supposed to? Oh, this is the Google folder that all the stuff is on. So I'll click it in here. So this is the cohort introduction PowerPoint for when I meet with the cohorts just kind of individually. And then this is, and then that's the other one. This is the topic one for when I'm meeting with them kind of throughout the sessions. I have created, so for each one of these, you can create a document for icebreakers, a document. It'll probably be better if I just go take you to the folder. So there's a document for icebreakers, a document for discussion strategies, a document. Oh, and then also I created a cohort, a CT cohort form. So I'm asking them for their email, their name, phone number, grade level and subject, and which which cohort they want to be in. So I have that created inside of there. So I'll go back to here. So these things are just kind of, we talked about what that would look like. Also for the implementation dates and times, I added, I just went ahead and decided kind of what days they would be. So our big group session, like we discussed, is on October 20th. And our subsequent sessions, they'll be, the evening one will be on the second, what did I put? The second Friday of each month. The Saturdays will be the third Saturday of each month. And the virtual session, I made that on Sundays on the third Sunday of each month. And that's just 2 hours because the other 2 sessions are going to include a meal. And so that's why we want to, I took off, some time for that because they won't be eating. So that's what I did there. And I put the dates there. So if you are fine with this mock-up, you can let Molly know and she can reserve the space for the ones that we want to be in Anderson Hall. And this is also just so this we can give to the people who, once they choose the cohort. For reflection, for evaluation, we talked about the fellows would do a reflection posting. So that one's my closure. Huh. So this is what I would ask them to do at the end of each module, end of each session. They would have this name would be option. They would tell me which cohort they're in and just basically what are your takeaways and share any comments or questions. Just kind of basic so we can kind of log what their comments, what they're thinking about. And then this one is for me to kind of just think about after each session, just what are my thoughts, impressions about the topic. So I think I just wanted to give you this little thing to go over it. I'm going to share all this stuff with you so you can see it. And whenever you want to meet again, let me know. Like I said before, I'm mostly available after 3 o'clock. Almost every day I can connect. Talk to you soon. Bye.